Welcome to Infinity Weekly number 4. I'm your host, Gazerbeam. This is where we bring all the information about the community straight to you in a different kind of format than just the forums. Tonight I'm joined with Goose on video. Say hi, Goose.
What's up, guys?
And also Morris is tagging along with us as well.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna try not to breathe into the microphone this much this week.
Were you heavy breathing last week?
It sounded like it.
So I'm gonna let Morris start off this conversation. He had a few things he wanted to jump right into and tell everybody about. Morris, lead us off.
I have a really cool opportunity that I'm working on my vacation. You guys remember last week, not tonight, this is Saturday night, by the way, that we're recording this, but last week's B-Team Open, or A-Team Open, was won by Imba Coaching, and I reached out to him with a quick congratulations and trolled his website for a little bit, and thought that it would be a really unique opportunity for us to develop a partnership with him. I shot him an email basically saying, hey, we give you a link and a recommendation. You give us a link on your site with a recommendation, and you give our members a discount for your coaching services. He is a previous Grandmaster. He's not Grandmaster this season because he's been doing too much coaching, and he hasn't been doing a lot of playing. Kaluna had an opportunity to get some coaching from him, and in that following week got promoted to Diamond. I don't know if they're related, but it certainly doesn't hurt. So that's something that I'm really looking forward to, working with some of you guys to get some modifications on the homepage for the coaching and get that rolling. I know coaching is something that a lot of us have been looking forward to and been chatting about. There's also two clan wars that are in the works. One is already set in stone. It's going to be this Friday, looking at my calendar, the 25th, and that is going to be versus FXO. It's going to be a Diamond low mid masters 5. I can't remember how to explain it, but it's basically it's like that B team tournament was not too long ago, where it's going to be 5 best-of-3 series, and if you win your series of 3, then the team that you play for gets a point. First person to get 3 points wins the clan war. We'll be casting that live. Match. Yeah, so we'll be casting it live on infgaming. We'll be casting it live on twitch.tv/infgaming, as well as they'll be casting it on whatever they cast it on.
What's the date for that?
That's going to be this Friday, the 25th.
Awesome.
8 p.m. Eastern.
8 p.m. And I'm sure everybody is already aware, but we also have a League of Legends tournament being ran on Saturday. Hopefully I've talked Goose into casting with me.
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, perfect. Goose, I think, had a couple things he wanted to note on, too, about a tournament coming up.
We actually had a tournament that passed. We did the Heart of the Swarm in-house, which was
right. Okay, my bad.
Just 4 of us, really, but we had fun. Some of us had fun.
Who won?
Me and Nurs played our series. Nurs ended up kicking my butt, and he won the whole shebang. Beat Inulex on his way there, and me and Morse played, had a little fun, and I moved on to get killed by Nurs. So that was cool. I want to start another one up, so soon, sometimes.
What's your shirt say?
Guys...
Probes, pylons, and... Probes and pylons.
Probes, pylons, probes and pylons, probes and pylons. All day, son.
All day, son.
All day. It's so that when I forget, I can just look down and go, oh, yeah.
Oh, there it is. You don't put sticky notes all over your computer?
I don't do that. I don't need that.
Do you do that, Morse?
I meant to. I have a stack of sticky notes sitting right here, but that's energy I could be spending laddering.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I should
Rank
probably
1 silver.
do that.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
The other thing that I had, for those of you that don't look at the forums and read all that fun stuff, obviously we have the 18 practice every Friday night, but I am running a closed Masters-only practice, an invite-only practice on Thursday nights, 6 p.m. PST. And if you are a Masters player and you play with us, you are invited. If you are a high diamond player and would like to be involved, just get in contact with me. I will invite you personally, and you can come play with us. We're doing some really high-level stuff. Gonna be planning a lot of scrimmages. Nothing serious, no clan wars, but just kind of mixing in some high-level play to make sure we're taking care of our high Masters players.
Goose, what's the end goal for this?
We are leading ourselves down the path towards Team Infinity to the point where we will have a high-ranking group of Masters players that we can send to MLGs.
Bam! I love it.
Which would be awesome. So good luck with that. I hope that goes good. How many players are in this invitational that you've sent out?
We ran the last practice and had 7 of us.
Awesome.
So it was just a, hey, is this a good time? Hey, is this a good place? Is this going to work for you guys? I'm going to work around anybody's schedule. If you can't get it, just PM me on the forums. If it doesn't work for you, I will set up a new time, a new place. But it seemed to work for most of our guys thus far. If you want to play, just let me know.
I'm going to step to a different community real quick. I don't know if did you guys notice the post by Fuse on the forums on our Dota? You did or didn't? I know you said
I did.
Amazing post by Fuse. I'm not going to recap the entire thing. He basically just lined out everything that his team is doing, what they have done. Go check that out on the forums if you're a part of the Dota 2 or want to be a part of the Dota 2 community. Those guys are really rocking out the tournaments and they're doing great things on that side of Infinity. So just go support them guys and just give them a little love, and that's all I got to say about that. Oh, I'm going to talk about, if you guys, I know you two have seen the intro video. It's pretty epic. If I can figure out how to cut video and add it, I'm going to actually put it right now. All right, did you watch it? Well, if you didn't, then I didn't figure out how to do it. If you did, it was awesome, wasn't it?
You can check it out in the forums under the I believe the general discussion forums. There is it's posted there. It is super slick, and shout out to Kaluna for putting that together with us, or putting that together for us.
What was the story behind that? There was a story of why he got that or how he got that.
Somebody he knows.
Go ahead.
No, that's all I had. Somebody he knows that he set something up with.
He used to be a raid leader, and basically this guy owed him some money, and he built this video to wipe clear the debt for us.
So this guy was in debt to Kaluna, and Kaluna pulled his arm and made him make us some awesome. Good job, Kaluna. Morse, you had something else you wanted to talk about, didn't you? You had 2 things.
I wanted to talk about the Clan Wars, and I wanted to talk about the coaching, and we were talking about metadating, which is a cool little series that's being done right now by Day 9. They're doing it monthly. It's just him and some of his friends from college, and it's actually really cool. And it's something that I've been able to get my girlfriend into. They sit around and they play romance-themed video games and just kind of tear them apart and have fun and have some good beers and just relax and have a good time. And it's super funny. You guys should check that out if you haven't.
That's interesting. So him and his buddies, or him and his woman?
No, him and his buddies. From what I understand, Day 9 lost a bet to one of his friends, and if he won, she was going to have to do something with him, but she won, and so he has to run a series of exactly what we talked about, doing the playing romance-themed video games and hanging out with his friends. But it's actually turned into a really cool project. He's got like 9 or 8 episodes now, and it's pretty funny stuff.
What?
They played
what games are romance themed?
Well, the first one they played was Hateful You, which is if you really get into it, you find out that it's a post-apocalyptic world where pigeons are intelligent and go to school. And you're a female pigeon trying to win the hearts of other pigeons. And the other one I watched was actually super cool. It's called Facade, and the guy did it as his dissertation, and it was the first video game that was made with an open chat system. So it wasn't just a chat bot. Like there were certain keywords, of course, that it had to pick up. You know, I didn't really get into the engine and try to pick it apart or anything, but they kind of do during the show. And so, like, you'd go over, it's first-person shooter kind of style, but there's no action or anything. It's really just a drama. And you show up at these people's house because they invited you over for dinner, and they're having a big fight. And it's totally open-ended. You can try to get them back together. You can try to get them to divorce each other. You can try to, you know, get one, you know, jump on one person's side and team up on the other person. And it's totally open-ended chat. So you just, you type in what your character would say and they respond to you. And then later on in the game, they actually like recap, and she's like, wow, what you said tonight really made sense, Norm. You said this and this and this, and this isn't working. I'm leaving you, Ben. Like, it's so damn funny. You gotta watch it.
Oh my gosh.
I don't even know what
They
to say
break
to that.
the game. Apparently, if you say melons, the
Melons?
guy just they just kick you out. They're like, yep, you need to go.
For saying melons.
That's right.
What's the story behind that?
There's two theories. One is that it's an innuendo for boobs, and the other one is that it's a reference to Carnegie Mellon, another university, but they don't really know.
Interesting. I'm gonna have to go check this out as soon as we finish this cast. I'm gonna have to add though, it wouldn't be an Infinity Weekly if we didn't talk about Jerome and how he ruins everything. He struck again tonight. I don't know if everybody noticed tonight, the 20th, had the B Team Open. He took Goose right out of the tournament, knocked him out.
I know.
What happened to your stream, buddy?
Oh man, he remotely turned off my computer. I don't even know how I got access because I was just sitting here minding my own business. Everything's cool. Everything's running. And it said, you have been hacked by Jerome. And then everything turned off, the stream died, and I have two monitors. So one said Jerome's and the other one said fault, and that was it. And then it took me like 20 minutes to get it back up and running. But Morris took over and took care of it, so it's all good. I was still mad.
Nurs, you always do a good job casting. I have to say, Nurs did a really good job casting tonight. I hope he.
Yeah, I was glad to have him.
I hope he continues to do that. I like having, you know, he did great. Plus, he has the inside of a master player, which is always good since you're not masters anymore.
Ouch. I've never been master.
Ow.
I thought you were masters.
Ouch. No, sir.
No?
I've always been diamond.
Ooh.
Well, not always. I used to be bronze. Bronze leakers.
You started in bronze?
I started in bronze. I was in bronze for like 3-4 seasons, dude. I was terrible.
Really? What changed everything for you?
Day 9.
Really? Just watching the videos?
Straight up day 9, dude. Day 9 and just forcing myself to play games.
I used to, religiously watch Day 9. Every video, every night. Loved it. He got me to diamond. I stopped playing, but
250 something episodes I had to watch before I got to the point where I'm at now. You know, I mean, I started watching at like 170. I never missed an episode, and I went back and watched a lot of them. Took a lot of his stuff, played with a lot of people, just lots and lots of games. Like the people that ask, what is it that makes you so good? I've just played so many games. So if you look at the masters level players, they're not good because they just got on and they're really good at this game. They're good because they have 4,000 games played, 6,000 games played, 2,000 games played, whatever it happens to be. Yeah, there's a few of those people that are going to be kind of like in between that. But generally, you're not going to find a lot of Masters players who haven't played at least 2,000 games.
Quick update. I've been trolling the MLG trying to find it. Infinity Gaming in the $5,000 team Dota 2 thing on MLG, they're ranked 4th. They ranked 4th last season.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, there's some more tournaments on there than on the. You're talking about the Dota team, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
Fuse posted all the tournaments they were and all the stuff they were participating in, and there's quite a list.
Yeah, it's a really big block of text, but man, they're rocking it out. They're doing a great job. So I actually posted on there. I was kind of hoping that Fuse could post some videos for us because he's done that before in the past, which they were amazing. And I don't really know that much about Dota, but they're fun to watch.
We've been fortunate.
Welcome
We've been fortunate that welcome to Dota 2. You suck.
Exactly.
We've been pretty fortunate that they do so well. They've had a lot of their matches casted by pros. And a lot of the stuff that you'll find on our YouTube channel actually isn't content from us. It's content from people that have recognized their skill and casted them live for their events.
Yeah, and he even mentioned that in the post that he put there, that there's a highlight at, I guess one of their players on their team got on a highlight reel. So that's pretty awesome for him. And they were saying how it's the #1 guy that does the highlights and everything. So congratulations to them. Everybody go check them out. They're doing good things. So I'd like to have, if we could somehow incorporate a Teach Me How to Play Dota night. If we could get those guys to show the community how to play.
I don't think a week would be enough.
No.
Lesson 1. Dota, you suck.
Do you play Dota, Goose?
Dude, I have been offered about 700 keys to play Dota 2, and I have turned down all of them because I know that welcome to Dota 2, you suck. Everything in Dota is so hard. The skill cap is so high. It's why I have so much respect for Torch and his crew, because I don't even like. I play League, and only I play League of Casuals because I don't play it seriously. I spend all my time playing StarCraft, but 89, 90 characters, whatever the heck there is on League, and I know all their abilities and stuff, and most of the stuff that they can do, and so on and so forth. I don't want to learn another 60-something champions or whatever they have over in Dota, and all the freaking items and the gameplay and it's too much.
There's so many more items in Dota.
There's so much more stuff in Dota, and it's such a learning curve to get into that game. And even when you do learn everything, the way that Torch was explaining it, the few times that I've talked to him, it's like 10 years of that game, you still don't know jack.
It's still in beta, isn't it?
No, I think it's released.
Is it full release now?
Full game release, yeah.
Nice.
Which I don't really
Still waiting
understand.
for that full Diablo 3 release.
Is Dota free? Is Dota free?
Dota, it's really easy to get gain keys is probably the best way to put it.
Well, because I thought you had to pay for it, but I had the beta, and now I can just log into it. That's why I didn't know if it was live or not. So I've tried it a couple times, but I don't get it.
The way that I understand Dota,
Go ahead.
the way that I understand Dota, the few times I've had it explained, it is just take everything in League of Legends and overpower it so that no matter who you are and what you use, you're overpowered, and then put all those people in the same arena and go.
Makes sense. Yeah, that's because I just walk up to another champion and he just kill me in like 2 hits. I'm like, what's the fun in that?
Hey, I've basically been given the impression that it's League of Legends on steroids.
It really.
Yeah.
I just thought I was doing something wrong.
The teamwork dynamic of it and the fact is, from what I understand, is it's important, but like your solo laning, like playing 1v1s and 2v2s, or like small groups of combat, like you can just win like 1v whatever. It doesn't even matter because all your craft's overpowered. You just have to have the skill cap to play at that level, so you can just murder all those people. Like that's the way I understand it. Like you could 1v5 if you're that much better than them.
So those guys are doing amazing if they can play a game that hard and be top 4 of MLG and all these other tournaments that they're playing in. And so.
Well, if you take a look at the game skill cap wise, the way I look at it is like League of Legends is like dirt level, right? And then there's like StarCraft 2 and Dota is like way up here, where you have to spend time and be really good and understand every aspect of the game to be good at it. And both StarCraft 2 and Dota are so young that, and I mean young in the fact that nobody is perfect at it, no one's good at it, no one's dominated the game in any way, in any respect at all. That even when you know everything, you don't know jack.
I don't think League of Legends is dirt level.
Oh, you know what I mean. It's not. If you have 5 good players on League of Legends, the way that I look at League is like if you spend enough time and then you picked up 4 other dudes that spend enough time, you could play really well at a highly competitive level. You can watch the probes and go, I can do that. I can do that.
You
There's
say
some games-
that. Do you know how hard it is to get 4 other individuals to work on a team
Oh,
in
absolutely.
any facet of life?
Absolutely, but the argument that was made to me is that you can look at the pros stream and look at like them solo laning and go, I can do that. I can click like that and make those kills and get the CS and do this and do that and make those smart decisions. But there's some stuff that I've seen in StarCraft 2 where it's like there's no way
How?
I'll ever be able. How do you even do it? He's in 7 places at once with 400 APM. I don't even understand that. He's hacking. He's cheating. That's impossible. And it's
Yeah.
like, I will never amount to that. But with League, you only have so many buttons. Your decision making, everything, the way that I see League is like a lot of it's in your head. But like StarCraft 2 has like everything is in your head, plus you have to be able to play really fast on the keyboard.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot more APM involved in StarCraft. I agree.
I explained it to Philly one day. Was asking me how come we don't practice like the Dota team does, and I had to break it down to him. And I was just like, well, think of it this way: League of Legends, Dota, it's like having a football team. You need 5 guys working at the same goal, practicing on a regular basis, and just be on the same page. Otherwise, you're gonna lose games. Whereas with StarCraft, we're trying to develop individuals like you would for a golf team or a tennis team. They're not they're practicing together, they're hanging out together, but they're just trying to improve themselves as individuals.
That's a good point. I like that. All right, well, love our Dota community, but let's switch back over to StarCraft. Tell us about these clan wars, Morse.
I wish I knew more about what was going on, to be honest with you. I've been on vacation. I've just been laddering. People have been asking me questions like, hey, what's going on? I'm like, I don't know. Go talk to Goose. I don't know. Go talk to Vampy. But I do know that we're really excited. One of the things that I have Goose and Kaluna and now Vampy as he's helping Cole oversee the Platinum players. I really am going to be pushing to have 2 clan wars minimum per month, and that's something that I think is totally doable. There are certain exceptions, where we line something up and it drops through, but we are going to be seeing a lot more stuff coming on down the road. As you can tell, I've got a couple contacts already. I'm getting a hold of Matthew Boggs from the Renegades. Also trying to reach out to Warrior Nation. Still trying to get a hold of Six Pool and some of those other people that are on Zeke for the bragging rights. But this matchup versus FXO is going to be really big for us. If we can beat them, that's really going to help put us on the map. As you guys know, they're one of the top teams. Our B team played their. They picked up. I think it was Emanations. I'm checking it right now. But we played, it was Emanations, and they are actually a team, a lower level team that was picked up by FXO. So we already kind of have some experience playing them, and we're definitely going to be able to take that experience into this coming up Clan War on Friday. Kind of get an idea of what to expect from them as far as like play style and how they run things. Plus, with it being a multiple best of 3 series, it's really going to increase the chances, because a lot of the clan wars that we've been doing lately have been Pokemon style, as some of us have referred to them, where it's I throw in a person, you throw in a person, and whoever gets 5 kills first wins. So you see a lot of cheese and all innings and things like that, or occasionally a smurf, especially with like the bronze, silver, golds, because people just want those bragging rights. So I'm really looking forward, because you can't smurf at that level. You can't bring in a grandmaster and have them play diamond. The diamond player is still going to have a pretty good, pretty good match. So I'm really excited for it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be awesome. Especially, I like the 2 a month. That'd be great.
Yep, definitely going to be putting some more pressure on our captains to make that happen. And as we've seen over the last week, with me being out, the moderators, and shout out to everybody who has stepped up: Goose, Kaluna, Vampy, Dragon Master. You guys have done a really good job with taking care of the day to day, and because I know that you guys can do that, I'm going to be able to step back and focus on more big picture things like lining up pro things like Clan Wars versus folks like Dignitas and FXO, and working on other things like partnerships like I'm trying to do with Imba Coaching.
Awesome. Who was the winner of the tournament tonight, Goose?
So
Bull,
that was like an hour ago, dude. Come on.
Bullworm, was that right?
No,
Bullharm
did really good. He's a new member. Eon was the winner, and he won a Dota 3, or not a Dota 3, I'm sorry, a Diablo 3 guest pass that I had laying around.
What was his name? I didn't catch it, I'm sorry.
Eon.
Eon, didn't he win 2 weeks ago?
He's played with us quite a bit. I don't know his record with us. I could look that up if we're really interested.
I'm just curious.
And shout out to Arctic Windmill, another new member, and he has donated a $10 iTunes gift certificate for the winner of next week's Bronze, Silver, Gold B Team Open Madness.
That's awesome. Anybody in the community, if you have stuff like that or any kind of keys or anything we can give away for winners of tournaments, let somebody in the community like Morris, myself, Goose, let us know, because those things are awesome to have. They really are.
And if you win, you just get it right back, and then you can give it to us again and
just reuse it. Just continuous cycle. You just got to keep on winning the tournaments, right?
Perpetual motion. Always moving forward.
All right. Did you guys see the post about that lady that made the Hobbit house? The miniature?
I did! Oh my god, that was so cool.
I was trying to find the picture. I wanted to put it on the stream real quick, but I can't find it. That is the wow. I mean, it is the most detailed thing I've ever seen. It's like, I guess people do doll houses, miniature houses, and this lady created Bilbo Baggins' house, and it is to a T perfect. If you guys haven't seen that, get on the forums and check that out. It's the wildest thing I've ever seen.
I'm looking it up right now.
Dropped it in.
Oh, you got it?
You dropped it in TeamSpeak. All right, let me see if I can post this up real quick.
I guess I could have done it on.
Hold on.
Could have just shared screen.
Let's see. Where's
That's
this?
too much work.
Let's add a screen. Let's add a screen region real quick. Go from here to here. All right, here it is right here. Look how detailed this house is.
Nerdgasm.
I mean, it's amazing. No admittance except what? On party.
Except on party business.
I mean, even the interior of this house.
Too much free time.
Sorry to get sidetracked there. I just thought that was amazing.
No, it's super cool. I'm not offended.
Do you guys have anything else you want to add?
No, I'm good.
No, I'm good to go. Always appreciate the opportunity.
I'm going to throw in a real quick plug. I'm actually looking for somebody to create some splash art for the Infinity Weekly, as well as an intro video for this, which would be amazing. So if there's anybody in the community that could add to that, let myself know. And I'd also looking for an admin for the Infinity Weekly, somebody that can help us pull up some information and just do some clerical work for us. So if you guys are capable of doing any of that for me, let me know. Just give me a shout out on the forums. Just PM me. As always, guys, we love you. Hopefully next week we won't be so tired. This is about 2 a.m. that we're doing this, so I'm kind of hitting the wall right now. I don't know about Goose and Morse.
Monster.
So, see you guys later. Next cast.
Lots of loves.